Autotune was first introduced in 1997 by Andy Hildebrand, who has a doctorate in electrical engineering. Before he developed the technology for which he became famous, he worked at Exxon finding drilling sites by using these complex math algorithms. And in 1989, he left the field he once knew to pursue another passion of his, which is music. He established Antares Audio Technologies, not entirely certain of what the company would be researching and developing. But at a lunch with colleagues, he was inspired to develop a new technology by the suggestion of a colleague's wife, who joked that she could benefit from a device that would help her sing in tune. This was when he realized that the same math that he'd used when he was working at Exxon could also be applied to pitch correction. So Antares' initial goal was to develop a technology that would fix discrepancies in pitch, arguing that when instruments or voices were out of tune, the emotional quality of the performance was totally lost. In 1998, Cher's song Believe was the first song to bring autotune to mainstream pop. And contrary to the technology's original purpose, the producers of this song actually used autotune for the robotic sort of sound of the abrupt pitch correction. And this specific sound became known as the Cher effect. Hip-hop and R&B artist T-Pain later reintroduced autotune in the late 2000s. He was inspired by the sound of the talkbox and the instrumental music of the 1960s, and he used autotune in an attempt to turn his voice into a saxophone. Following in his footsteps were Lil Wayne and Kanye West, who used the technology as an extension of their own voice. Nowadays, autotune is a standard in the music industry and undoubtedly has revolutionized popular music. Not only is it heard on nearly every record heard on the radio today, but a lot of artists use autotune to enhance their live performance. And this includes a wide variety of artists from Ariana Grande and Kanye West to Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. And while there are still some musical purists out there who believe that autotune is simply just Photoshop for the human voice, it's artists like the ones that I've mentioned who have really embraced this technology as an extension of their creative expression, which has allowed Autotune Pro to evolve with musicians and audiences around the world.